Hey guys, Sword here, and this is pretty much going to be a part 2 from yesterday's video that I congratulate Sky Does Minecraft for reaching 3 million subscribers. And I promised you guys that I was going to do a world tour or the world showcase of this world, and here it is, so let's get started. And just to take a look at the map, pretty much it is small compared to the entire rest of the world. Well, don't fret, don't worry about it, because KomLit's plan is to actually fill up the entire map or the entire server with butter. Butter structures, butter homes, butter buildings, anything that has to deal with Sky or references to Sky. So if you guys have any suggestions or if you guys have any ideas you want to give to them so that they could actually add on to this world, feel free to leave the comments down in the comment section below. So that once they read it, they'll probably put it into the world, and then there you go. You get to see your idea actually appear in this entire world too. And once they're actually completely done with it, they'll pretty much put it up for download so that you will get to actually download this map and you get to see this entire world for yourself, and you could do whatever you want with the world. So there you go. So KomLit, that's his YouTube channel name, as well as there's Gaming Frazzzy, and that is his YouTube channel name, and I'll leave those both channel names in the description below, so if you want to check them out you may do so. KomLit is a great builder. I just met Frazzzy, but he is a great builder as well from what he has shown me and how long it took for him to actually make it. I'll talk about that later. But KomLit has been a friend of mine for quite a while, and I've actually made a video on his world, and I think that's the first world showcase I've done. I'm not too sure. I think it was either the first or the second. But here's the good part. He created his world before creative mode was ever even implemented into the game. So if you take a look at my old video, mind you that it was pretty much when I first started to do some world showcases. I really sucked at the commentary. I'm gonna be honest with you. It wasn't my greatest, and I still suck at making commentaries today. But still, I got a little bit better. But when I made that video, my commentary sucked. All I can tell you is that just don't focus on the commentary itself. Just focus on the buildings that are in the background. Is that he did all of it before creative mode was ever implemented into the game. True, he did duplication, which at the time was pretty much an alternative to using creative mode, but still, for him to get the resources legitly and do all of that building without flying, and if there was a mistake somewhere, he would actually have to destroy it and rebuild it again. Just the idea of doing things without creative mode is just horrible. But for him, he did all of that, and just imagine if you messed up on an obsidian building, one obsidian building that he messes up on, he would have to take that down and just rebuild it again. That would truly suck. But he did all of it without creative mode, and props to him, and as well as respect, because I would have never ever done anything like that. I would have never had the patience to do something like that. Well, one thing about Frazzzy, he created this castle with a derpy butter squid in the background, but still, it was kind of a nice touch. I just like how the windows and the lights illuminate the entire area, except for the flooring of course, but that's due to the lighting code of Minecraft on Xbox 360, so that's acceptable. Maybe he'll add more stuff in, or add more furniture in the middle, but that's just simple criticism. It's just they're making buildings, they're not adding the smaller details just yet. So anything about criticism about that, just leave it be. They're just doing a little rough draft. They're just doing the buildings first and then the finer details last. So there you have it. So let's continue on from here. We'll continue on the walkway, and it's leading us back into the library. Again, one thing that Frazzzy told me is that he created that castle within 4 hours. And that was when he was in the zone. The butter mansion that I built for the thank you video, it took me 2 to 3 hours with help. It's just I couldn't figure out how to build it. I couldn't figure out what to do with it, and it was pretty much a hollowed out mansion that took 2 to 3 hours to make. That is one sorry excuse for a builder, which I call myself, or I can't even call myself a builder if I make a mansion like that in 3 hours. And it only took him 4 hours to make that castle. It puts me to shame. I can never call myself a builder. Well, I don't really build things anyways. I just do projects like Operation Bedrock, for crying out loud, where all I do is just mine the entire world until there's nothing but bedrock left. But still, that would take forever and a day to do. But it's still something that no one else has really done before. I'm not too sure on the PC either, but with the PC, it's just begging for trouble and begging for insanity, because with the PC, you have millions and millions of blocks to mine. And if I'm not mistaken, it's infinite. So doing something like that is just begging for trouble. Well, on a side note, here's the farm area with the butter scarecrows. Pretty nice. And here are the villagers. How you doing? I guess you guys are doing nothing here. Yeah, they're just there for show. And there's a sheep in there. What are you doing with that sheep? I don't even want to know. Alright then. Hello, how you doing? You guys need to talk. Oh well. So, let's take a look at the castle. The castle that took 4 hours to make. I would never ever be able to do any of that. My OCD would just kill me. Just the details alone. If I mess up on one little detail, I would have to try to fix it where I messed up. And if it's not symmetrical on both sides, then I'm just gonna be like, I'm done. I'm out. I'm not gonna do this. My God, it's just I would not be able to actually do anything like this. Just if I'm gonna try to do anything like that, it will probably take me like a day to make one little building perfect as I see it. But something like this, I would not be able to do. For other people, it's easy. For me, it's just plain difficult. It's just trying to teach me how to do a hard math question and expect me to learn how to do it within a day and be able to actually do more of the problems. It just won't work like that. And one thing I did notice is that the squid is actually holding the butter apple and as well as a butter nugget. Don't worry about that, people. They're just holding it because if they leave or if they do anything funny, Sky will kill them. That is why they're in the entire server to begin with. And what's Sky without Squid? You have to have them mingle, or you have to have them both in the same area, one way or another. So right now, the Squids are slaves to Sky. So there you have it. That's why they're on the buildings, and that's why they're not going anywhere from there. So here are the houses. Pretty nice. Excuse me. With the butter sheep, of course. Well, KomLit said that there's not many things that will actually complement butter. Just look at it. There's butter ore, there's butter blocks, and then we have the fences, and then we have sandstone. I would not think that sandstone would look great with butter, but they proved me wrong. It looks good. It honestly does look good. It's something I would not have thought of. And then we have the butter trees, of course. Still, butter is actually really hard to work with when you're making a structure, so this is a little bit of a challenge for them. They try to make it look good, and they did succeed on making it look good, but I could see why or how it could actually look, or how it could be difficult. Unless you make the entire building out of butter, but then you would have to have something to complement it too. But yeah, that's just some things that only builders can do. I would not be able to do that. I suck. Alrighty then, moving on from here. So, KomLit is a person that does a lot of buildings. You can see in his first videos, or you can see in my videos of his world showcases, that pretty much he has done a lot of things. He's done a lot of work, and pretty much with creative mode it made it a lot easier for him. But he has done this before creative mode has ever came in the picture. So he is a great builder. With Frazzzy, I just met him, but this is just what he showed me. He just shows me that he's a good builder as well. So let's see how much they could do within another month or so, because we all know that Sky Does Minecraft, he's going to reach 4 million subscribers within a good probably 4 weeks. That's my prediction, because he went from 1 million to 2 million subscribers within 10 weeks, and now he went from 2 million to 3 million, not even 6 weeks. 5.5 weeks. It took him that long to actually get to another million subscribers. That is amazing, and he's still growing to this day. And gotta say, keep going, Sky. Keep doing what you do, keep making us laugh, and continue to make videos, and continue to be successful. So, here's the butter forest that KomLit is working on. Looks nice with the butter blocks and the sponges. That is one great way to actually use sponges. I would have never thought of that. And that's pretty much like the first time I've ever seen a sponge being used as decorative purposes, and it looks great with that. And here what we see is a butter dome with a telescope. Looks nice. Took me a while to actually figure that out. And as you can see, it's getting a little bit dark. This is why I don't like filming at night on the Minecraft or any other game that has dark areas. So I don't have a proper software to actually make it bright, or a proper software to actually just fix the lighting issues. So what I have to do is try to either make more light, or gonna have to deal with what we got. But since we all have beds, we're gonna actually go take a nap, and then we're gonna continue on filming from here. So Frazzzy, go to bed. He was AFK, and now he just realized once he came back that we're all sleeping. So don't mind us. So what do you guys think of this world so far? Just give us your honest opinion. Does it look nice? And does it look amazing? Does it look bad? Give them your opinions. And again, they're going to add more into this world, so what things or what buildings or what structures could they add into this world to make it better or to make it great? Just leave your suggestions below, and they'll probably read it, and as well as they'll probably answer your comments if you have any questions on what's going on in this world or what you want to see them do. So feel free to leave feedback. Again, with the criticism, don't be too harsh on it, because again, they're still going to be doing some tweaks, they're still going to be doing some corrections, and this is just a rough draft. They just wanted to see what you guys would think of this world so far. And I gotta say, within 2 to 3 weeks of building this world, it actually really looks decent. And there's a telescope looking into the east. If I'm not mistaken, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Here you go. That's how I remember it. Hopefully I said that correct. If not, then I just gave out false information. Moving on. So, pretty much, this is all there is to show. It's just not that big, not too small. It's just right so far for me to actually take a walk around the entire area and pretty much film everything as far as I can find. All I can say is that it really looks neat, and I want to see more improvement and want to see more structures within this entire area. A little bit of houses here and there, but here we are. Looks cool. No one actually furnishes it, but again, they're just doing the outlines of it, and they're adding them the finer details later on. So this is all there is to show. So that's pretty much all I can say for now. I don't know what else to say, but except that you could subscribe to KomLit to get some updates of what's going on, and probably you could even join him as well as other people in building this world or building any other world. And as well as you could subscribe to Frazzzy as well, because he helped out KomLit in this world too. Or you could even subscribe to me, because what I do is I make videos every single day, and what I plan to do over the summer is to do Let's Plays, to do world showcases. So if you have any worlds you want to show me, then you could leave your comments below and your gamer tags, and we could work something out, and I can make videos of it too. And as well as I need more practice to actually do more world showcases, and I need to do better commentaries, so this will help me practice more. And as well as that, I'll be doing Operation Bedrock, and I'll be doing other operations, as well as making my other series on YouTube involving Minecraft. So there we have it. And again, Sky, congratulations on reaching 3 million subscribers. Continue on being successful. Continuing doing what you do, making us laugh. Continue to have fun what you're doing, and never give up. That's all I have to say. That this is the end of this video, and I don't want to drag it on too much, especially when it took me around 16 tries to make this commentary. Yeah, like I said, I need to work on it. But all it is pretty much, it's all for a hobby, and it's all for fun, and I had fun making this video, so there we have it. So with that being said, I am SwordKing090. Have a nice day everybody, and I will see you in the next video.